Hey everybody, here's a quick video lesson for you on the first two exercises in the Essential Elements book for mallets. So, I have my keyboard set up here, my bell kit set up here. Obviously it's really high, but I wanted to make sure it was in the frame. When you actually stand up and play, it should be right about at your waist. So if I'm standing here, it should be about where that is. But if you do that, you can't see my face, and I can't, I just want to be able to see you. So anyway, looking at page 4 in your book, you will see something that looks like this. The very first note up here is the note F. We've already talked about this. Chances are somewhere on your keyboard, you have note names already written in. So all you got to do is find a note that says F. Here's one. You probably have a few of them. You probably have at least 3 of them. So here's one here, here's another one down here, and here's another one up here. If you listen to all 3 of those, they're all essentially the same note. So the question is, how do you know which one to play? Well, that's a good question. You'll notice that the F that is on your staff right here, I'm not sure if you can see my cursor, but the F that's there is at the very top of the staff. So what that means is it's a high F, so we're going to use the high F on our keyboard. Now, you know this already probably, but to the right, the farther to the right you go, the smaller the bars on your keyboard get, and therefore the higher the pitch gets. So if you listen, the higher the pitch gets. The opposite is also true. As you go to the left, the larger the bars get and the lower the pitch goes. So because the F that they're showing you is a high F, we're going to start right on that note. And if you look earlier in your book, on the earlier page, it'll show you that as well. There's your bell kit right here. Your first note is F. It says it right there. And that's it at the top of the staff, and that's it right there. So, we're going to play the very first note. We're going to play it and count 4 beats for it, and then we're going to rest for 4 beats, and then we're going to count 4 more beats for it. Okay? Here we go. I'm going to turn on my metronome. I have this metronome app on my phone. It was free. If you have a thing that can get apps, a metronome is a very good app to have. And if you don't have a thing that can have apps, there's one in Google that's for free. All you have to do is Google the word metronome, and it'll be right there. So, while you're playing your instrument, I want you to get into this habit. Or while you're counting, I'll turn my metronome on, and that keeps a steady beat for us. I want you to get into this habit. Start tapping your foot. You can't see my foot because it's under my desk, but it's tapping right along with that ticking. My foot's going like this. Down, up, 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 down, up. And as I play, I'm going to count. So, we're going to do this. We're going to play it, and we're going to count 4 beats, and then we're going to rest, and then we're going to do the same thing. So, here we go. 1, 2, the first note's F, here we go, and is 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, and again, and 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4. Now, someday when we get to play all together again, the rest of the band would be playing that note and holding it out for 4 beats. You don't really hold notes out, at least not yet, so when we do that, you just hit it one time, and then you count the rest of the time. So, that's pretty easy. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 introduces quarter notes. Now, we've talked about quarter notes. A quarter note is a a note that gets a single beat. So, the way you would count number 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, then rest, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, then rest. 2, 3, 4. Okay? It also reminds you to alternate your sticking. Sticking is which mallet you use to hit which note. So it has R's and L's. R stands for your right hand, L stands for your left hand. So let's do number 2 together. Notice that it's all the same note, it's all F's, and you're just going to alternate your hands. So here we go. 1, 2, all together, here we go, number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4. Now, I made a mention of this in the Zoom meeting the other day, but I want to show you something real quick. Notice on your bell kit, the place that you want to hit the bar is not on the screw, it's not underneath the screw, it's not up here, it's right in the middle. So for F, which is right here, you're going to hit it right in the middle. It's also very important when you strike your mallets, or when you strike the instrument, that you don't go like this. Okay? That makes kind of a clanky sound. It's not beautiful, it's clanky. We want it to ring. So the way you do it is you strike it and remove the mallet as quickly as possible, just like this, so that it rings nicely. Okay? So, with all that in mind, let's try that again. We'll do number 2 one more time. Here we go, with the metronome on an F. 1, 2, F. Here we go, number 2. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. And that's it, the first 2 exercises in the book. I'll see you next time, we'll do some more.